Hi, my name is Brianna De Benedetto, and this is my persuasive speech on becoming vegetarian, the needs, solutions, and benefits. Throughout a meat-eating person's lifetime, they will consume over 7,000 animals and use over 100 acres of land every single year just to sustain their one diet and lifestyle. So let's break this down. If you eat meat, on average throughout your lifetime, you'll have consumed 11 cows, 27 pigs, 2,400 chickens, 80 turkeys, 30 sheep, and 4,500 fish. I've been vegetarian now for 3 years, and through countless documentaries, extensive research, and an undergrad in human biology, I've become super informed about the world that we live in. Our planet is in a slow decline due to the various effects that the high velocity of animal consumption has on the health of the environment. Becoming vegetarian is a lifestyle with vast benefits that everyone should adopt to help the planet. So throughout my speech, I'm going to be using words that some people might be unfamiliar with, so I'm going to use the dictionary definition by Merriam-Webster to help better describe what I'm talking about so that you have a better idea and understanding. Firstly, I will discuss deforestation among the world, leading to the loss of biodiversity. Deforestation is the permanent removal of trees to make room for something besides forest due to human activity. The following information that I'm going to share with you is by Maria Cook in the documentary that I watched called Cowspiracy. So deforestation occurs to clear room for large areas of undeveloped land to become farms and grazing for livestock. So mass amounts of trees get cleared so that we can mass produce cattle and then in turn meat. The United States is consuming so much meat that we would actually have to turn the entire world into farmland just to meet everyone's needs. The following is a quote by Virginia Morel, and she said, "Species-rich habitats are being converted to pasture and feed crops as the human appetite for meat swells." And now I have 2 more definitions for you. Biodiversity is the biological diversity in an environment as indicated by numbers of different species of plants and animals. And farming agriculture is the science and art of cultivating plants and livestock. So the following information that I'm going to share with you is by PETA. PETA is the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, and since they're a really biased organization, I backed it up with information by Morel, Virginia. So land and water degradation due to the farming agriculture causes a loss of biodiversity on the planet. So over long spans of time on Earth, life adapts to the environments in which they're given, and we are changing the Earth too much and too fast, and not allowing enough time for these life forms to be able to adapt to their new environments. Human carnivory is the single biggest threat to the world's biodiversity and is speeding up extinction. Habitat loss through farming agriculture is so massive that it's actually the leading cause in extinction right now. Evolution through natural selection causes extinction of species that are unable to survive through the fast changes in the environment. And when these species and organisms go extinct, this destroys our ecosystems and these beautiful life forms become devastated. So now that we've covered the consequences of deforestation, we're going to move on to the greenhouse gas effect. The greenhouse gas effect is the last definition that I'm going to be sharing with you. The greenhouse gas effect is the warming of the surface and lower atmosphere of a planet such as Earth that is caused by conversion of solar radiation into heat. And the following information that I'm going to share with you was found by Elena De Martini. So the greenhouse gas effect is one of the leading causes of global warming right now. And methane, which is a large contributor to the greenhouse gas effect, is 23 times more harmful than carbon dioxide. So methane is a gas that is excreted from cattle and their manure. So more cattle is more manure is more methane production, which speeds up global warming. As a species, right now, cows are being mass produced to keep up with the demand for red meat because our population is growing and every single day the demand gets higher. Methane is one of the many gases that aids in the greenhouse gas effect and traps heat into the Earth's atmosphere, causing global warming. Our planet is being destroyed every single day, and our animals are being killed due to the high velocity of animal consumption that we've adopted as a human race. The overgrowth and expansion of the meat industry due to our population is continuing to grow. So now that we've discussed these serious issues, we're going to move on to the solution to the problem, and there is a solution. The solution is to develop a complete vegetarian lifestyle. The human body can survive solely on a vegetarian lifestyle, and in turn, we can avoid the harmful effects that come from consuming animal products. Contrary to popular belief, there is actually no nutritional need to consume animal products. We can thrive and survive solely on either a vegan diet or a vegetarian diet. The following is a quote by Virginia Morel. Feeding the world's growing population with a shrinking land base can be done without intensive animal and crop production. So what she's saying is we can feed the world and we can feed our population and we don't have to destroy the world. So it's a win-win. And now that we know that we don't need meat to survive and I've come up with a solution, I'm going to explain the benefits that we'll reap from adapting this lifestyle. So every single person is going to benefit in some way from becoming vegetarian. The world's going to become a better place and it's going to be able to thrive in the ways that it was meant to. The slow decline of the planet might not affect you in your lifetime, but think about the generations to come and the extensive impact that we have right now. So the following is proof that being vegetarian is going to help everyone and help the planet. And it comes from Virginia Morel and ACS Sustainable Chemistry Engineering Labs. So decreasing the global demand for red meat increases our sustainability on the planet by searching for an alternative resource to replace meat with. So the two things that are going to come out of this are extinction among species is going to slow, sustaining our biodiversity and our forest land. Also, we're going to be able to aid in the greenhouse gas emission, so we're not fast forwarding global warming and producing so much methane. This is going to help with the longevity of the planet. So becoming vegetarian is going to help the planet last longer. So now that we're aware of the benefits from becoming vegetarian, we've covered all the steps necessary to reach our end goal, which is developing a vegetarian lifestyle. So we need to make being vegetarian the new norm. And to do this, we have to stop consuming meat and fish and start adapting a new lifestyle that isn't harming the planet and our animals. So when you walk away from this speech today and go in your kitchen to grab a snack, maybe instead of grabbing a piece of chicken or a cheeseburger, grab a salad or an apple instead. Deforestation causing biodiversity loss and the greenhouse gas effect are just two things that are leading to the decline of civilization, and that only just begins to scratch the surface. Becoming vegetarian is the solution to this worldwide problem that comes with such a long list of benefits. Instead of creating a sustainable environment for ourselves, we're actually creating an earth that is one day going to be uninhabitable and we'll have literally no one to blame but ourselves. Every other period on Earth has ended in some sort of catastrophic event that led to the mass extinction of a particular species, but the only difference between ours is we're actually doing it ourselves. We're creating it ourselves. The Earth does not need us, we need it. We don't want to end up extinct like the dinosaurs, so let's create a sustainable environment together. Thank you so much.